Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today we're going to have some fun with wood screws. I'm going to go over some of the wood screws that I prefer to use, the reasons why, and I got a little bit of a demonstration, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Some screws are not suited for the best locations that I see far too many people using them in, and a lot of people don't realize the clamping force of a screw, what the intended purpose is, and let's get to that right now. Let's take a look at the screws first, and then I'll show you the demonstration. Well, here's all the screws lined up here, and these are my go-to wood screws for 90% of the projects that you're going to see that I've built different items on my channel with, and I really like these, and they have like a nice head on them there that gives some great clamping force, and these are terrific screws. Now this is just your regular smaller deck screw, and for fences and deck boards they work terrific. And you got the longer ones here. Now these ones here I haven't shown before and explained them much, but these ones here are probably the best that I have seen so far for a heavy duty construction screw, and I prefer these, and they are just awesome because the clamping force is incredible. And of course when you buy a box they give you the Torx bit that goes with it, and as you can see here I bought multiple boxes over time, and these are the 3 1/4 inch length, and these ones here are the 1 1/2 inch length. So I got a brand new box today, and this is them right here. And I don't sell anything on my channel, of course, but I am going to show you what's inside this box, because this is the only wood screws that I've ever seen before that come like this, and I'm going to show you. It's very odd. But let's just open up this box right here and take a look. Generally on my channel I do not do open boxes kind of videos, but in this particular case I just want to show you how these are individually packaged, and I think it's just incredible. Now here's the screws here inside of this box. I'll just show you a little close-up view of it there, and just amazing how these things actually come packaged. And of course this is it here, and so these are 2 inch, so I'm going to have another tray here to replace my 2 inch, and it comes with a bit. And I think by far, like, I mean, I'm paying $10 for a box of these. It may seem expensive to you, but these things are just terrific. So let's take a look and see why I'm claiming these are much better than using your ordinary, like say if you go for your average number 8 deck screw. Well, let's just take a look and see what we have here. We have the Torx bit that comes with the screws. There's the screw itself. It is 1 1/2 inch long with a 1/4 inch shank. Now these screws come in various lengths, and the next size up would be 5/16, and it does come in a 3/8. And here is your regular number 8 deck screw, and it's a square drive. So let's try them out and see if you can actually notice what is wrong with your average deck screw when you're talking about clamping force. Well, first up is going to be the deck screw. Now I want you to watch the penetration of the deck screw in relation to this shank here and see how far it goes in. Well, it goes in as far that I couldn't drill no longer. So let's try the next one. So I'll just pick right underneath that one. Here we go. I'm just spinning that. It cannot go any further. It is stopped on the outside, and it has not gone through the back side. Well, let's just take a little closer look here. As you could see, yeah, it just, the big head on it just stopped it from penetrating any further, and you could see on the other side, well, let's take a look and see how far it went. It went all the way through until I lost my bit range of driving it any further. But if I would have had a smaller diameter bit, I could have drove that right straight through the whole 2x4. So what is the purpose of all this little test here? Well, I'm going to tell you something. If you have a fence, you're building a fence and you want to put up a fence board, these screws are terrific. They're terrific. Now they're going to cost you a lot more than putting in nails, but you know what? You can take a fence board off easily when you have screws. Nails, not so easy. Same as your deck. Now they're only meant to hold the board in place. So when you put a fence board on, generally the average person doesn't just keep on holding the trigger, right, and make holes right through your wood. No, that's useless. They just countersink it enough to be flush, right? But as you could see, it's only holding it on. The clamping force is not very much. So same as when you have a deck. The same thing with a deck. It's only meant to hold the board on. It's not meant for any kind of structural type of clamping force because it's a tapered top, and you know, the whole purpose behind it is just to hold the board in there. That's all it's doing. So when you want to get something with some huge clamping force, well, this is the type of screw that you would use. And of course you wouldn't want to stick this on your fence or on your deck, right? But a lot of people over the years have used these number 8 deck screws for pretty much everything and didn't realize it doesn't have much clamping force at all to it. It's only meant just to hold it there. So I hope you found this informative a little bit and a nice little demonstration. And pick the right fastener for your particular use. Check with your local building department on what fastener is best for your area, and you can't go wrong. So thanks for joining me here today. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Come back again and let's have some more fun with projects like this. Cheers.